You want me talk his story? You want me talk his story tonight, Jamaica?
Friendship and business don't mix. Friendship and business don't mix. Stocks and Securities Limited. One has got to ask, how was she able to do this? How was she able to do this? She had no accomplices. How was she able to generate fictitious statements?
You see that somebody is being held responsible. Do you think that is the right person being held responsible?
So I tell
Or
me,
the
say,
only
all
person?
this money missing on one person about it. one somebody can move around and nobody else don't know about it. In a big institution where it's supposed to be really regulated, right?
Have you seen
a whole
any?
heap of things move? And I like me alone.
Yeah.
So you tell me, say, you run off an institution and you don't notice nothing going on.
Those forensic investigators have found that a substantial portion of Mr. Bull's principal investment was stolen before it reached the account of Stocks and Securities Limited. In other words, when Mr. Bolt and his team thought they had put down for investment millions of dollars, and they were given receipts, it is now emerging and has been emerging for some time.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Usain Bolt has no chance of getting back his money, you know.
Now what?
Immediately as the money went in, it was used to purchase the property on Oak Road because they were in New Kingston beside CIBC. So it was Usain Bolt's money used to purchase that luxury office building on Oak Road. That's above Devon House beside Domino Pizza.
Which building?
Those forensic investigators have found that a substantial portion of Mr. Bull's principal investment was stolen before it reached the account of Stocks and Securities Limited.
The SSL building.
What?
SSL didn't own a building. It was ARC system building they were using besides CIBC. It was when Bolt put in his money, they used that money to purchase the property.
Oh, where you say, sir?
So the money went missing immediately. Listen, you said once the money went in, the money was gone. The money was gone because that man doesn't have any time to work for any money and deal with any interest. That man is grabbing for billions non-stop.
Yeah.
His belly is full now, so he can stop now and live in Canada.
The reporting we now have that the international forensic investigators have now corroborated what came out in court in 2024, March 2024, and was reported by, and here is the story, from the Observer, the Sunday Finance Observer. And it's entitled, Was Usain Bolt's Money Ever Invested? The Precipitous Fall of SSL.
Look here, once I saw the Prime Minister flexing with SSL boss, I know he was up to something.
Oh.
Because people with knowledge know who that man is. You understand? It's one thing that man up to. And it's to pull off multi-billion-dollar style embezzlement scheme.
Mm.
And the Prime Minister,
Yeah.
on all accounts, seems as if he was in agreement with the deal for wealth creation.
Oh. Hey, me tell you, them treacherous are evil, you know. Listen to that part, yeah.
Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know, the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money. Now, I'm not casting any aspersions on this situation. I'm just simply saying that the Prime Minister has to have a level of political sensitivity, and he has a duty to come to the country and explain some of these transactions to which we have been alerted by this report.
When this report emerged, and this report spoke to what was being whispered on the streets, rumored that really they had stolen Bolt's money. We don't know who. One person has admitted to stealing his money. That's a woman now facing a charge.
Look here, once I saw the Prime Minister flexing with SSL boss, I know he was up to something.
Oh.
This morning, I received a general briefing from the Minister of Finance, representatives of the FSC and the FID, the Commissioner of Police, and the Attorney General's Department on allegations of significant fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, a non-bank financial institution which is of grave national concern. This briefing was important to properly inform and guide any public pronouncements I may make on the matter. Like all Jamaicans, at home and abroad, I am thoroughly disgusted and upset by revelations in the public domain surrounding this matter. I'm very concerned and sympathetic to all those hard-working Jamaicans who at this moment are uncertain of the status of funds they have invested with the institution in question.
Bolt's management team, the members of that management team were sent fake invoices, fictitious invoices and updates by Gina and Panton, who was the person, the only individual responsible for Bolt's investment at Stocks and Securities Limited. And you know, one has got to ask, how was she able to do this? How was she able to do this? She had no accomplices. How was she able to generate fictitious statements? And then, for the Bolt's management team, how could you not have identified, or as I heard Dennis Chung saying this morning with Sandra and Tony, Bolt's management team didn't double check what they were being given?
Yeah, her reputation in the police force. Just go ask anybody in the police force about her reputation. Janisha, the police, them talk your business, you know. And them tell me all kind of things and all that you... So Bolt spoke about his situation. And then here this woman come. Did you get advice and directive from government government directly or indirectly regarding making the investment you made and then lost? Was it all what she said? Let me read it properly, because I don't want to hear her. Was it all privately done? Have you sued the person who managed your affairs? So Bolt responded to her, and Bolt said, are you trying to victim shame me? Don't be a syndicate. Now you, Venetia Phillips, Holness mouthpiece, because you're one of them that try seek relevance to get a position in the Senate too. So you work overtime like Marlon Morgan. But Venetia, come and think of it now. Venetia Phillips, when you think about it, you're of no moment. And your moment is politically you're a persona non grata. You understand? She not have no significance. She really... But to go come, you're damn rude and you're damn bright, Venetia Phillips. To come and ask the man if him did ask government official. Venetia, are you aware that several of these government advisors or technocrats, advisors to the Prime Minister, were those who went to Usain Bolt? What happened to the Zachary Harding, Venetia? You remember that Zachary Harding, who was a part of a SSL, was equally one of those who were involved from the time of 2012, trying to make Bolt do investments. Do you remember those persons, Venetia? No. You don't remember those persons, Venetia Phillips. United in a Labour Party. See them there. Wall it down! But you come strong and wrong, asking questions about if him did ask government officials when him investing. What is baseless and wrong, Venetia? What was wrong, Venetia, is that to date your government has not called on him to have a meeting to say these are the steps that are being taken. Not even him alone. The government has not called in the investors, the 30 or the 40 investors who has lost that significant portion of money to say these are the updates that Ray and Tay. If this happened in Miamatlis country, if this happened in Bahamas, if this happened in Antigua, the government would have called in the investors and said we're working amicably to resolve this matter in the interest of our citizens. The Bolt responded today, Jamaica. And you cannot wrong the man from responding to these grasmite. Let me tell you what he said, Jamaica. These people are cruel. These people are heartless. Here is Rusian's response today. In Jamaica, when you speak your truth, the syndicates and the bots will come for you. Mighty God.
There's no chance of getting it back.
Says years now the money. It's years the money missing, but they were just giving him false statements.
Because the person who was doing it is well experienced.
Oh?
He has done it before in the 1990s. So he's just doing it again. Remember, he's one of the financiers of the JLP,
Oh, the person who was doing the scheme is one of the financiers of the Labour Party.
Look here, the man went to Canada. His father owned a gas station at Rockford, close to where KFC is at now. And his father sent him to Canada to do automotive art, which is body work. And he said, no, man, you're wasting time. I'm going into finance. And he just did a diploma in finance and a little certificate in business.
Yes. Let me tell you, them treacherous are evil, Listen to that part, yeah.
He came back and he became Dr. Paul Chen's young number 2 man, not his right hand. To date, he controlled most of Dr. Paul Chen's young wealth.
Oh. So you're giving
Okay,
us the
that
history.
That guy deal with billions. He has multiple properties in Norbrook, Canada, and America. He's a Canadian citizen.
Oh, you're saying the mastermind.
He gone. They allow him to go through the airport. He's gone.
My God.
But he has his children. He has his daughter and his son. I see Chris Gwale and his son flexing very regularly now at certain clubs.
Friendship and business don't mix. Other SSL clients have had their investment accounts and cash transferred to other brokerage houses since September 2023. But Bolt is yet to receive anything since there were no assets held for his account in a central securities depository. And that's where the problem is. Bolt's money didn't get to SSL.
No. You know what is causing all of this bangarang?
Friendship and business don't mix. Friendship and business don't mix.
A mindset to like talk about it like internationally.
At some point, yeah, it have to happen. Because the more international person get sorry for Jamaica, but I have to get back my money.